Today, we're talking about how artificial intelligence is completely rewriting the rules of health and medicine, and I mean from every possible angle. This isn't just an upgrade, it's a total shift in how we fight disease, how we predict our own futures, and even how we connect with our own bodies.
Okay, so to really get a handle on just how massive this change is, we're going to take a tour. We're looking at 4 absolutely incredible breakthroughs that aren't just science fiction, they're shaping the future of medicine as we speak.
So, here's the plan. We'll start super small, at the cellular level, with AI designing custom cancer drugs. Then, we'll zoom out to see how it's predicting patient outcomes. From there, we're taking a wild leap into brain-computer interfaces. And we'll wrap things up by looking at how AI is fine-tuning our gut health.
First up, AI is basically acting like a tiny molecular surgeon. It's designing brand new weapons, totally from scratch, to go after one of the most aggressive forms of prostate cancer out there.
So the main villain in this story is a protein called P300. It's like the gas pedal for cancer growth. And to stop it, scientists are using this really clever drug called a PROTAC. Just think of it like a microscopic heat-seeking missile. Its only job is to find that P300 protein, slap a delete me tag on it, and let the cell's own garbage disposal system do the rest.
And you know, this is where it gets really cool. This is where AI just changes the whole game. Instead of taking years of trial and error, these powerful algorithms can design the absolute perfect PROTAC molecule in a tiny fraction of the time. The whole process is just so elegant. You identify the target, you let the AI design the weapon, and then you just let it loose to cut off the cancer's fuel supply.
And the results? I mean, they're just staggering. The AI-designed drug did exactly what it was supposed to do, and not just in a lab dish, but in actual living models. It took out the P300 protein, it killed several types of really nasty cancer cells, and ultimately, it stopped tumors from growing. This is what precision medicine is all about. All right, let's switch gears. For our next stop, we're moving from creating treatments to basically predicting the future. We're looking at an AI that's kind of like a crystal ball for doctors who are trying to manage their highest-risk heart patients.
Now you know that to make any good prediction, you need a mountain of data. And that is exactly what this new AI system, AHF Level, was fed. It learned by digging through the detailed medical records of more than 1,700 patients with advanced heart failure, spotting hidden patterns that a human doctor might just never see.
And this isn't just some simple little program. It's a really sophisticated hybrid model that actually smashes together the power of 12 different AI algorithms. It analyzes a dozen key factors, things like age, certain biomarkers, other health data, and spits out a single personalized survival score. And the kicker? It's already proving to be way more accurate than any other model out there.
What's so powerful about this is that the output isn't some vague guess. It's a crystal clear action plan. The system sorts patients into 3 very distinct groups: low, intermediate, and high risk. This lets doctors customize their treatment plans with incredible precision. They can be more aggressive for the people who really need it, and maybe pull back on unnecessary treatments for others. It's prognosis, but personalized. Okay, get ready for a major leap. We're now talking about AI becoming a literal bridge that connects the human brain directly to the digital world. Yes, we are talking about Neuralink. Now, the road to get here wasn't exactly smooth, but it just shows you how fast this tech is evolving. The very first implant had some pretty big problems. Most of the tiny little electrode threads actually pulled out of the brain tissue, but they learned from it, they adapted, and by the time the second implant came around, they had improved both the software and the surgery itself to make a much more stable connection. So what is the secret sauce here? What's the tech that makes this whole mind-bending idea possible? How on earth do you read someone's thoughts and turn them into commands on a computer? So the telepathy device, it's just a marvel of engineering. You've got this small, queen-sized hub that sits in the skull. From that hub, 64 threads, each one thinner than a single strand of hair, are inserted into the part of the brain that controls movement. On those threads are over 1,000 electrodes, and all they do is listen to your neurons firing. Then, they just beam those signals straight to a phone or computer using Bluetooth. It's literally science fiction come to life. Okay, for our final story, we're going to go from the complexities of the brain all the way down to the gut. And here, we're going to see how AI and nanotechnology are working together to optimize one of the most important ecosystems inside our own bodies. So, scientists have developed this amazing stuff called nanosymbiotics. The easiest way to think of them is like super-powered supplements for your gut. They take the good bacteria, the probiotics, and the food that bacteria needs to survive, the prebiotics, and they wrap it all up in this tiny little nano package. And this isn't just a random mix. AI helps figure out the exact perfect formula for the biggest benefit.
The whole point here is that these AI-optimized nanosymbiotics are tough. I mean, really tough. They're built to survive that harsh acid in your stomach and fight off oxidative stress, which means they actually get to your gut in one piece, ready to get to work. And of course, all the studies confirm they're safe, stable, and pack a serious antioxidant punch.
So we've seen AI as a drug designer, a fortune teller, a bridge to our own minds, and a gut health optimizer. This revolution is clearly happening everywhere, from our DNA all the way up to our conscious thoughts, which really leaves us with one big, fascinating question to chew on.